So, before much ado, I would like to introduce my guest for the day. Uh, Kush, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, Kush. So, my dear Facebook team, I welcome Kush Rathor. He's a physical fitness, he's a wellness coach, and expert nutritionist. And Kush, before I introduce yourself, I would like you to introduce yourself in a better manner to your Facebook family. Over
Yes.
to you.
First of all, good evening to everyone, and thank you, Richa, and the team for a great initiative. Because I recently, found out this page, and as she told that probably there were almost 1,200 sessions in last 1 year of time. All of them, like I went through pretty of like 6 to 7 in last 2 days, and all of them were so insightful. And also I would like to thank the entire team for choosing me, and giving me this opportunity, so that a little knowledge or whatever experience that I have in terms of physical fitness and mental well-being, and coaching a lot of people, that could be shared along in such a bigger forum. So first of all, thank you to the team of Ear to Hear and Richa Mehta, and thank you, Prachi ma'am, for this wonderful introduction. And I would not call myself a guest on this platform, because Prachi ma'am is a ma'am. I mean, I cannot tell Prachi, Dr. Prachi, anything, because before anything, she is my professor, and I would not be called as a guest on this. I would just be her student for the rest of the life. So I'm not a guest at all. I would not be talking very formally over here. I will just be sharing some insights that I have known, and that I have learned over these years, so that everyone can get benefited out of it. And I would not be talking in a very scientific and technical manner, so that people cannot get the understanding of it. I would keep it very basic and frugal. Everyone can get a hint about what is not going right, and what can be done in order to make things better.
Thank you
uh,
so much, Kush.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
about my introduction, I mean, first of all, my name is Kush Rathor, as Prachi ma'am told, and I am born and based out of Jharkhand, and I have done my graduations in Bangalore. I have done BBM from Bangalore, wherein I got to know about Prachi ma'am. She was my professor over there, and she was teaching me finance. And I had done my finance for 3 years in BBM, and then I got placed in Amazon. So I worked in Amazon for 2 years. Then I moved to a better opportunity which I was getting in PayPal. I had worked with PayPal for 2 years, and then I had switched in lockdown, and I was a part of company which was Razorpay. So I worked with biggies which are there in the industry for 4 to 5 years. But somewhere I was always skeptical about what I was doing in my life and what I really wanted to do. I mean, I was just a part of a race which I did not wanted to be. And Prachi ma'am would agree to this, because she has taught me that I was never so studious in studies. My entire focus was just to get passing marks, and just getting that zone ki chalo theek hai, pass ho jao usme se. And my focus was never to be very ambitious or get a very big job. And the first placement that also I got in Amazon, I'm still dreaming about it, that how did I got placed. Because I had never aimed that I would be a part of such a big company. It just happened, and I'm still blessed. I just feel blessed that, I mean, I got an opportunity. But yeah, somewhere down the line, I just feel that I was not meant to be doing that. And probably in the last lockdown, I just found out that, okay, let's take. So about my coaching thing, I would just take 2 minutes, and I'll tell that I have done a certification course of nutritionist, and I am a certified fitness coach of ISSA, that is an international standards of nutrition and wellness coach certification that I have done recently. And since college time, I was very intrigued and very much focused about how nutrition works, because I'm born in a Gujarati family, so I was always very overweight, and I had never realized this until unless I went to college, and I just felt that, okay, I am being bullied right now. I have to lose weight, or I just want to get fit. So that is the time when it hit me, and I just started to learn more and more about nutrition. At the same time, I just started giving tips to people, and it somehow started working on them. And then it was always a dream for me that, okay, if I am able to do this as a profession, then it would be a dream come true for me, because I'm always interested in this. But I cannot think that time that this can be a profession. But later, I guess in last 2 3 years, as our lifestyle has changed, there have been a lot of people who have got into this and made this as a complete fitness thing. So that's what hit me, that okay, why not to do this as a fitness point, I mean this as a profession point of view. And that is where I decided that I have to leave my job right now and I have to start focusing this and doing this as a full-time profession. And in the last probably 1.5 year, I've coached more than 300 people. And I'm just blessed that Prachi ma'am has been a part of that journey. And she had given me that opportunity that I could help her with her fitness goals or health goals. So that is a little brief about my journey. And yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, Kush. Thank you, and I can vouch on the quality of your knowledge over mental positivity and physical health. Now, my question to you, Kush, would be see, all of us are facing a challenge these days. Especially if I talk about, like, if I see myself, right. My work-life balance was always a challenge for me, and that is a reason I could never focus on my health. Right.
Right.
So, what is your view about this healthy lifestyle? Like, how do you, tell people that how to maintain this lifestyle? How do you, advise people to do that?
Okay, so the word healthy is a very broader thing, which people have been using it in a very casual manner. Ki healthy, sabko, everyone wants to eat healthy, everyone wants to have a healthy life, but we have to look it in a bigger picture. Ki healthy hai kya? I mean, just to eat घर का खाना, is it really healthy? And just to neglect बाहर का खाना, is it really healthy? Or just to start working out, is it healthy? And if you are starting this, can you do this for the rest of life? This is a lifestyle thing. And when you are talking about healthy or not healthy, you have to look everything as a lifestyle point of view. For example, if you are talking about yourself, ma'am, you are having a job wherein you have to be active and be on your toes for 8 to 9 hours, and then you have to take care of your responsibility, because obviously you are a housewife also, and you have to take care of your kids, your husband, and everything. And most of the audience that are viewing right now would be a part of this corporate life structure, wherein they are sitting 8 to 10 hours sedentary at a place because their works demands that thing, and they are not getting that much time to work out, or to do extra something out of the way in order to get into that zone wherein they can start being healthy. But I mean, there is nothing that you have to do major in terms of to start a healthy lifestyle. So if I have to tell you that how I coach my people or what mindset that I have about healthy eating is, agar if you're eating home cooked food, and if the food are in portions, then that is the first step of you being healthy. Let's say if you are someone who has a habit of ordering every day from outside, then that is the first thing that you have to start cutting it off on a regular basis. If it is 7 days a week, cut it down to 3 days a week. If your job demands that you have to sit 10 hours at one place and you're not moving at all, then try to start at least physically being active for at least 4,000 steps a day, and then increase it to 5,000. That is the first thing that you can do. And you don't have to join a gym, you don't have to go in a restrictive diet, and you don't have to do anything out of your way. This is something that can be started with the current scenarios, and that is something that can be stretched for your entire life. Isme you don't have to have a diet plan, you don't have to have any gym membership or nothing. So I would sum up in this manner that healthy eating or healthy lifestyle is nothing but small little changes that you can make into your in your existing life, and the changes that you are making should be sustainable. Anything that you do on a day one, and if you think that I can be doing this for the rest of the life, that is what I call is healthy living, and that is something that can be sustained for the rest of life. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree to that. Yeah, small changes makes a little difference. So you mean to say that we don't need to adopt a different lifestyle approach for a healthy life, right?
Yeah, I mean, people have this misconception that okay, if I've put on weight in last lockdown, or like let's say if I've gained weight in last 1 year, I have to completely stop the things that I'm doing, and from tomorrow morning when I'm waking up, I need to have a different perspective of life wherein I'm eating different kind of food, I'm doing a different kind of physical activity. If you're thinking about that it's the motivation. The motivation at the peak at that moment, and it will somewhere drop, because motivation is a feeling, it will come and drop. So I would say that if you're thinking that okay, I have to make changes to lose weight, or to get into the lifestyle of a better eating and better lifestyle, make small changes, that's all. Not make anything drastic, and don't do anything drastic, because somewhere point of the time, if the things are very drastic and if the things are very very difficult, you would not be able to do it for the rest of the life. And talking about weight management, I mean, if you have gained 20 kgs in last 1 year, don't aim that I will be dropping those 20 kgs in next 3 months, because that's a very negative approach that you are aiming even when you are starting your journey. I tell everyone this thing, that don't think that losing weight or getting fit is a punishment. And if you're doing things which is being felt as a punishment, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I agree to that, and I think my viewers also are agreeing to it because I can read the comments flowing in, right? So,
Yeah.
how important it is, according to you, Kush, how important it is to be healthy, to have a good
Okay.
mental balance? Like, is it related, being healthy and good
Yeah.
mental balance?
Yes, yes. It is completely related. It is completely interlinked. This is the main, agenda of this session that we are talking, and this is the primary question. So, I mean, everything is related. There is a saying that how you feel is how you. I mean, if you're taking care of yourself, you will feel better about yourself. Like, let's say if you are just slouching on the couch for 10 hours and you're just binge eating and watching Netflix and watching something, you you yourself will not feel better about yourself if you're doing this at a stretch of 3 years, or sorry, 3 months or 20 days or 25 days. Doing this once in a while is fine, but doing this on a daily basis, where you're sitting with a big tub of popcorn and you are eating junk and you are not moving yourself and just watching TV and binging on games and other entertainment things, it's very addictive to do this. But at the same time, if you are doing this on a daily basis, you would turn up into that manner wherein your lifestyle will completely be out of the way. What I mean, after this session, if anyone thinks that okay, I have to start taking care of my health from tomorrow onwards, two pieces of advice: that if you are eating out very often and if you are a habit of ordering food on a daily basis, stop or at least restrict it till a certain limit wherein you are trying to eat at least home cooked food. And if you have been really really sedentary in your life, make a promise that I will be dedicating 20 minutes in a day wherein I'll go for walk. And even if you're not getting the 20 minutes out of the day because your work is so demanding, then make a promise that if I'm getting 4 calls in a day, I'll be talking on the call and I'll be moving. I mean, that is what I do in order to achieve my steps, and most of my clients do. I tell that you can't give me excuses because you will definitely be on a call for at least 20 minutes in a day, right? You can be sitting and talking. So I'm just telling that start moving and talking. Like if I'm even confined in this room and I have even this much space, I can just move and I can talk. So this is something that will not require you to go to a gym. This is something that will not require you to get gym equipment. This is something that will not require you to have a physical trainer with you. No excuses in this. Start moving where you are in the confined space also. And I mean, if you are not able to get 20 minutes, 30 minutes out in a day, you are just making excuses. I mean, it's not practically possible, because इंडिया के प्राइम मिनिस्टर भी अगर पूरा देश चला रहे, then that person is also dedicating that 30 minutes in a day, because he has to take care of his health. Then only he'll be able to take care of the entire country. So अगर उनके पास टाइम है, अगर आपके पास टाइम है, because you are so much held up with your work, so I guess other people can definitely take out that time in a day.
True, very true. And that reminds me of two things. When Abhishek Bachchan started giving idea ads, it was walk and talk. So many of the
Yes.
people adopted
Right.
it. And second, when
Right.
you're talking about the food, what we eat, like there was a saying in Hindi where my family, like my mom still tells, "Jaisa
Yeah.
khao anna waisa hoye man." So it
Ekdam,
is like,
ekdam.
whatever we eat reflects on our personality.
Yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes.
Kush, like when my journey, with you for, like wellness, like or a healthy lifestyle, I would say,
Yeah.
So there were two things I learned. One was walk and talk. And second
Yeah.
thing was, conscious eating. So
Yeah.
if it is not a paid thing, can you please tell our, viewers what is conscious eating according to you?
It's not at all paid. If you want, I can create a diet plan and send it to you. But the practical approach is it's not possible because it is customized according to different body types. So before that, I mean, the thing that we were discussing again, I mean, before this is there was also a quote. जैसे आपने हिंदी में बोला, एक इंग्लिश में quote है, "You are what you eat." Right? This is a very famous quote. So basically, आप जो खाते हो वही आपके बॉडी में दिखता है. Now talking about conscious eating को के बारे में बात करने से पहले we have to understand what conscious eating is. It might sound very fancy कि consciously खाना, consciously नहीं खाना, but conscious eating is nothing but आप जब खाना खा रहे हो, the speed at what you are eating and the thinking that you are having about that particular food. Like let's say most of the people who are in corporate right now, उनको 30 minutes का lunch break मिलता है. तो वो लोग का माइंडसेट ऐसा होता है कि मैं 10 मिनट में जो खाना है वो फटफट खा लूं, और जो 20 मिनट है उसमें मैं यूट्यूब वीडियो देख लूं या कुछ और कर लूं, या मैं स्मोक ब्रेक में चला जाऊं या कुछ कर लूं. बट दैट फटफट करके खाना या जल्दी जल्दी खाना इज समवेयर making you eat more food and not giving you that satisfaction of the particular quantity that you are eating. If you are talking about something conscious eating, you have to include the word overeating or undereating. Most of the people who are really overweight right now or who are not fit, they have been exposed to the term called overeating. मैं अगर बोलता हूँ लोगों को कि आपके अब लाइक इफ यू आर ट्राइंग टू लूज वेट ना, आपको कम खाने की जरूरत नहीं है. इफ यू आर ईटिंग द फूड इन पोर्शंस एंड इफ यू आर ईटिंग इट स्लो एंड इफ यू आर कॉन्शियसली ईटिंग इट, मतलब मेरे नाना का अगर मैं एग्जांपल दूं, मैं उनको ऑब्जर्व कर रहा हूँ आज से 20 साल से, और मैं जब अपने नानी घर में जाता हूँ वो एक निवाला मुंह में लेते हैं एंड ही टेल्स मी कि आपको 32 टाइम्स च्यू करना चाहिए एक बार एक फूड को, सो दैट उसका जो सलाइवा है ना वो पूरा डाइजेस्टिव ट्रैक में जाए आपके, और फिर वो मतलब न्यूट्रिशन तब आपकी बॉडी को मिलता है. मतलब एक फूड को आपने 32 बार च्यू किया. नाउ प्रैक्टिकली आई नो कि हम लोग के पास उतना टाइम नहीं है कि हम लोग 32 टाइम्स च्यू करें, बट एटलीस्ट 32 का 22 तो हो सकता है. बट मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि आप टाइमर लगा के 32 टाइम च्यू करो, बट एटलीस्ट व्हेन यू आर ईटिंग, just normalize the speed of your eating. Apart from that, just one tip about nutrition, कि आप जो भी अपना घर का खाना खा रहे हो, दाल चावल रोटी सब्जी जो भी खा रहे हो, कंटिन्यू ईटिंग दैट, बट स्टार्ट इंक्लूडिंग सम पोर्शन ऑफ सैलेड इनटू इट. लाइक एक बॉल ऑफ सैलेड, जैसे थोड़ा सा क्यूकम्बर, थोड़ा सा कैरेट आप या तो अपने खाने के साथ खाओ या खाने से पहले खाओ. उससे क्या होगा कि आपका एपेटाइट थोड़ा सा सप्रेस हो जाएगा. बहुत सारे लोग जो बहुत ज्यादा खाना खा लेते हैं इज बिकॉज कि वो खाने के साथ कोई फाइबर नहीं खा रहे. कैरेट क्यूकम्बर ये सब में बहुत ज्यादा वाटर कंटेंट होता है. सो इट इज अ चीट वे ऑफ इट इज बेसिकली चीटिंग योर बॉडी कि आप ज्यादा खाना दे के कम कैलोरीज दे रहे हो, तो आपका पेट पहले से भर जाता है. एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव रियलाइज्ड मैम, दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव डन, यू हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड इट एंड यू हैव रियलाइज्ड कि उतने खाने की जरूरत नहीं थी हम लोग को, बट फास्ट खा रहे थे और कोई फाइबर नहीं था खाने में, इसीलिए हम लोग बहुत ज्यादा खाना खा रहे थे. सो टू सम अप दिस थिंग, स्लो डाउन द पेस ऑफ योर ईटिंग, एंड दूसरा जस्ट स्मॉल क्वांटिटी में सैलेड खाना शुरू करो. आपको खुद समझ में आ जाएगा कि आपको उतनी भूख नहीं लगती है और आपका एपेटाइट नेचुरली सप्रेस हो जाएगा. या
Okay, thank you for that. Kush, like this
Yeah.
actually is giving birth to a new question in my mind. Is it like बहुत ज़्यादा conscious होके जब हम खाते हैं, like I'll just give an example, like if you're getting ready for a party and you're too very conscious, maybe
Yeah.
because you are going to be in the limelight of that party, तो आप हमेशा conscious रहते हो, which little कहीं ना कहीं वो stress level increase करता है. Right. So whenever like personally I feel, because you understand I'm into teaching, the every class matlab mere liye, because I love
Right.
my job profession, so it doesn't create any stress for me. But usually I have seen faculty getting into the classes, or anybody getting,
Right.
जब हमको पता है कि we have to get conscious, थोड़ा stress built up शुरू होना जाता है. So
Right.
do you think so this conscious eating also will have an positive
Yes,
or
I mean,
negative?
obviously it will. So yeah, conscious eating definitely will help you to get rid of this also, because आपका जो environment है food का और आपका जो environment है जब आप खाना खा रहे हो, everything कहीं ना कहीं पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप कितना खाना खा रहे हो और कैसे खा रहे हो. आई मीन आपका आंसर देने से पहले मैं एक छोटा सा आंसर दूंगा कि योर फूड एनवायरनमेंट रियली मैटर्स व्हेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू लूज वेट और यू आर ट्राइंग टू गेट इनटू अ हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल. मैं सबको बोलता हूँ कि जब आप सोचते भी हो ना कि अब मेरे को कल से फैट लॉस करना है या मेरे को अच्छा लाइफस्टाइल करना है, आपका फूड एनवायरनमेंट ठीक करो. फूड एनवायरनमेंट का मतलब है कि अगर आपके घर पे बहुत सारा डेंस कैलोरी फूड रखा रहता है, या अगर आप फ्रिज खोलते हो तो सबसे बड़ा एक आइसक्रीम का बड़ा बकेट है, और आप जब खाना खाने जा रहे हो तो एक सामने भुजिया का पैकेट रखा हुआ है, आलू भुजिया का, और यहाँ पे सामने बनाना चिप्स रखा हुआ है, लेज रखा हुआ है, ये सब रखा हुआ है, तो कहीं ना कहीं पे यू विल सकम टू दैट इन्वायरमेंट ऑफ फूड। एंड आई मीन जितना भी मोटिवेटेड हो आप, वो कहीं ना कहीं पे मन करेगा कि चलो ठीक है यार, वो खाना शुरू कर देते हैं। एंड पोर्शन कंट्रोल कर सकते हो आप ये चीज करके, बट एट द स्टार्ट व्हेन यू आर स्टार्टिंग इट, आई वुड से कि अपना फूड एनवायरनमेंट जितना क्लीन रख सकते हो क्लीन रखो। आई मीन अगर घर पे चिप्स कुड़कुड़े की जगह पे आप वेजीज और फ्रूट्स ला सकते हो, तो आपका फूड इन्वायरमेंट पहले ही क्लीन हो गया। बिकॉज आपको यहाँ से अब चिप्स लाने के लिए मार्केट जाना पड़ेगा या ऑर्डर करना पड़ेगा, जिसके लिए 20 मिनट लगेंगे, और आपको जब भूख रहेगा ना, तो आप जाके वो केला और वो एप्पल उठा के खा लोगे। तो वो आप, दैट इज द फर्स्ट विन दैट यू आर गेटिंग, कि अब मेरे पास वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं है कि मैं चिप्स कुड़कुड़े की जगह, मतलब मैं चिप्स कुड़कुड़े खा रहा हूँ या मैं आइसक्रीम उठा के खा रहा हूँ। तो फूड इन्वायरमेंट रियली प्लेज अ वेरी बिग रोल व्हेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू लूज वेट और ट्राइंग टू गेट इनटू द लाइफस्टाइल, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट गिविंग योर बॉडी और नॉट गिविंग दैट माइंड कि अब मेरे पास कोई ऑप्शन है। थोड़े टाइम के बाद जब आप थोड़ा सा डिसिप्लिन हो जाते हो, देन आप धीरे धीरे अपना जो फेवरेट फूड है या थोड़ा सा डेंस कैलोरी जो फूड है वो आप धीरे धीरे इंक्लूड कर सकते हो। बट अ पर्सन हु हैज बीन बिंजिंग ऑन आइसक्रीम और बिंजिंग ऑन फूड फॉर अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम कैनॉट एट ऑल गेट इनटू द डिसिप्लिन कि कल से मैं इसको इतना कर सकता हूँ। उसको टाइम लगेगा ही। तो मैं उसको बोलता हूँ कि एटलीस्ट कुछ दिन के लिए आप इसको अपने दिमाग से हटा दो। अगर दिखेगा नहीं वो, तो आप जाओगे नहीं वहां पे। और 10-15 दिन में आप डिसिप्लिन क्रिएट कर लोगे। जब आपका वेट ड्रॉप होगा तब तक वो डिसिप्लिन क्रिएट हो जाएगा। तो फूड इन्वायरमेंट रियली प्लेज अ बिग रोल। और the relationship of food with, I mean the relationship with you and your food is really really important. हम लोग हजार तरह के रिलेशनशिप की बात करते हैं, बट फूड के साथ रिलेशनशिप की बात नहीं करते हैं, जो सबसे ज्यादा लॉयल और सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। यू कैन नॉट डेट अ गर्ल, हो सकता है कि ज्यादा टाइम के लिए, हो सकता है कि वो रिलेशनशिप आपका खराब हो जाए बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन थिंग्स, बट खाने के साथ आपका रिलेशनशिप जिंदगी भर चलेगा और दिन में 4 बार चलेगा। तो वो रिलेशनशिप ठीक करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। यू कैनॉट हैव अ वेरी स्कैरी रिलेशनशिप और वेरी ग्रे और शेड रिलेशनशिप कि मैं ये नहीं खाऊंगा, ये खाऊंगा, ये नहीं खाऊंगा, ये नहीं खाऊंगा।
That is very true because I personally would like to, share my I would like to share my personal experience. When I was, due to some other reasons, I had to disconnect recently. But again, I'll be moving back. But when I was, I started my journey with Kush. One thing I would say, I never, because I had to cook 3 time meal for my family as well. So, I never had to cook food separately for myself. I never had to, do something separately. It went on so smoothly with my own such a hectic lifestyle. So it really worked very, very well for me. It really worked very well because I just became conscious. I started walking and talking. And till date, it happens that the moment somebody calls me, immediately I get up and I start walking wherever I am. It just happened. It became my, it became my lifestyle now. Nobody will see me sitting and taking calls. I'm always, moving around. So slowly and gradually there were few things, you gave me the tips, and my I definitely, I would say, I would thank you, Kush. My lifestyle definitely improved, my health chart definitely improved. I started losing weight and I felt confident for the first time in my life that I could lose weight, because coming from the family of obese people, I never had that hope that I will lose weight. But at least you instigated that hope in me कि नहीं मैम कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा. What is that which is not possible? So what other advices would you like to give to the, from this session now today?
Right. So, first of all, I'm really happy because I'm connecting to you on this thing after a long period of time. Ki you are able to do this. So I feel really grateful. Ki what I have, I cannot taught because I cannot teach anything to you. Being you a teacher, being you a professor, it's really, a big thing to tell me कि मैंने आपको ये सिखाया, मैंने नहीं सिखाया, मैंने आपको बस बताया ये चीज, बिकॉज सिखाने का काम आपका है। आप पूरे बैंगलोर को सिखा रहे हो, पूरे इंडिया को सिखा रहे हो आगे जाके। तो मैंने आपको कुछ नहीं सिखाया है, मैंने बस आपको बताया कि इन दैट एग्जिस्टिंग लाइफस्टाइल हाउ कैन यू मेक दैट थिंग्स बेटर। एंड जैसे मैम ने बोला है कि शी डिडंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग सेपरेट फॉर हरसेल्फ, बिकॉज आई मीन मेजॉरिटी ऑफ माय क्लाइंट्स आर हाउसवाइफ, एंड आई वुड नेवर वांट एनी हाउसवाइफ टू कुक फूड सेपरेटली फॉर हरसेल्फ in order to lose weight, because वो उनके लिए ज्यादा टाइम तक नहीं हो सकता। एक हाउसवाइफ ऑलरेडी हैज अ लॉट ऑफ बर्डन टू डू इन अ डेली लाइफस्टाइल। उनको बच्चे को स्कूल पहुंचाना है, घर का खाना करना है, अपनी 100 चीजें करनी है, मेड का ध्यान रखना है, खाना बनाना है अपने लिए, और फिर फैट लॉस करने के लिए अपना खाना बनाना। तो आई मीन अगर 100 द बर्डन है तो मैं उसको 200 नहीं करना चाहता हूँ किसी के लिए। भले ही वो इंसान एक महीने में 2 kg वेट लॉस करे, बट मैं वो चाहता हूँ कि वो उतना ही कर पाए जितने लिए उनको पॉसिबल, और मैं अलग से बर्डन ना दूं। आई गेस दैट्स व्हाई आई हैव द मोस्ट अमाउंट ऑफ क्लाइंट रिटेंशन फ्रॉम वुमेन, बिकॉज दे फील कि आई एम नॉट गिविंग समथिंग विच इज वेरी वेरी रिस्ट्रिक्टिव। सो दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट यू डोंट, अगर आप किसी को अप्रोच भी कर रहे हो ना नेक्स्ट टाइम इन द फ्यूचर, एंड इफ दे आर टेलिंग यू कि आपको ये बंद करना है क्योंकि आप जब अपने लिए खाना बना नहीं बना पाओगे तो आप फैट लॉस नहीं कर पाओगे, तो वो इंसान की अंडरस्टैंडिंग कुछ सही नहीं है। बिकॉज आप हो सकता है कि वो इंसान का 1000 फॉलोअर्स या लाखों में फॉलोअर्स हो, वो इंसान बहुत फेमस हो, बट इट्स पॉसिबल इनफ कि आप जो घर पे कर रहे हो उसमें ही आपका फैट लॉस हो सकता है। बहुत सारे लोगों ने किया है, आगे भी हो सकता है। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, टॉकिंग अबाउट द टिप्स, देखो मैं सम अप करूंगा इसको इस तरीके से ताकि what we have covered from first can be covered at the end and we can sum up the session. So first of all, अगर इस सेशन के बाद अगर आपको लगता है कि you are getting that zeal and you are getting that motivation कि नहीं ठीक है, from tomorrow I have to take care of myself, I'll not tell you कि lose weight not lose weight, losing weight or not losing weight is just about taking care of yourself. एक इंसान अगर अपना ध्यान रख रहा है, अगर न्यूट्रिशन नीड्स का ध्यान रख रहा है, अपना एक्टिविटी का लेवल का ध्यान रख रहा है, तो वो इंसान हेल्दी भी रहेगा, वो इंसान फिट भी रहेगा, और वो इंसान हमेशा फिट रहेगा। अगर आज आप थोड़े से ओबीज हो, या अगर आप थोड़े से अनहेल्दी, या अगर आप बोलोगे कि मैं मतलब ऐसे जोन में हो जहां पे मुझे लगता है कि अपना ध्यान रखना है, तो वो लाइफस्टाइल पे डिपेंड करता है। सो इन ऑर्डर टू करेक्ट योर लाइफस्टाइल, आई वुड से कि सबसे पहले स्टार्ट ईटिंग होम कुक्ड फूड्स, और उसको क्वांटिफाई करना शुरू करो। मतलब अगर आप क्वांटिफाई भी नहीं कर सकते तो एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट ईटिंग फ्रॉम होम। आई मीन आई नो दैट वी आर इन सच अ फास्ट पेस एनवायरनमेंट जहां पे एवरीवन वांट्स फट 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 सब कुछ। मतलब 10 घंटे जॉब करने के बाद किसी के पास टाइम नहीं है, और वो लोगों को रात में स्विगी और जोमेटो से खाना मंगा लेना है। मैं बोलता हूँ आप एक दिन में अगर 300 का ऑर्डर कर रहे हो ना, तो आप एक महीने में कहीं ना कहीं पे 10-15 हजार का ऑर्डर कर रहे हो खाना। वो बंद करो, एक घर में मेड रख लो, 4 से 5 हजार वो रुपए लेगी, घर का खाना खाओगे, और आप घर का खाना में पैसा भी बचाओगे, और यू विल स्टार्ट ईटिंग हेल्दी। अल्टीमेटली यू आर जनरेटिंग एन एम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑल्सो, कि एक इंसान को एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिल रहा है जहां पे वो आपका खाना बना रहा है। डिसिप्लिन वहीं पे ठीक हो जाएगा आपको। घर पे खाना बनेगा 3 टाइम, घर का खाना खाओगे और पैसे भी बचेंगे, हेल्थ भी ठीक रहेगा। दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग। सेकेंड थिंग, आई विल टेल यू, डोंट ज्वाइन अ जिम कल से। देखो हर न्यू ईयर में हम लोग रेजोल्यूशन लेते हैं कि कल से विल स्टार्ट ज्वाइनिंग अ जिम, पूरे साल का पैसा दे देते हैं। मत करो ये चीज। इवन आफ्टर बीइंग इन दिस इंडस्ट्री फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, मैं किसी को नहीं बोलता हूँ कि कल से जिम ज्वाइन कर लो अगर आपको फैट लॉस करना है। बिकॉज एक इंसान जो बहुत सेडेंटरी है अपने लाइफ में, उसको 10 दिन ही मोटिवेशन रहेगा जिम जाने का। 11वें दिन हो सकता है ना रहे, तो आपके वो 10,000-12,000 जो एनुअल सब्सक्रिप्शन है, दैट विल गो वेस्टेड। इफ यू वांट टू स्टार्ट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ, स्टार्ट विद समथिंग जिसके लिए आपको कोई पैसे ना लगे। और इसके लिए हम लोग ने पहले बात कर दी है, कोई इक्विपमेंट नहीं चाहिए, कोई पैसे नहीं चाहिए, कोई फिटनेस कोच नहीं चाहिए, कोई डाइट नहीं चाहिए। सबके घर पे टेरेस है, सबके घर पे रूम है, सबके घर पे जगह है, सबके घर पे कॉरिडोर है। स्टार्ट वॉकिंग। अगर आप इतना स्टार्ट करोगे ना, सबके हाथ में एक फिटनेस वॉच होती है आजकल। 1000 रुपए की फिटनेस वॉच आप पहन लो सब। मैंने तो मैम को पहनाया है, और उनको उतारने नहीं देता हूँ, बट सब लोग पहन लो ये चीज, और देखो कि आपकी एक्टिविटी कितनी हो रही है। अगर आज आपने देखा कि पूरे दिन में मैं 2000 स्टेप्स कर रहा हूँ, एम की मैं 10 दिन के बाद 2000 को 4000 में ले जाऊंगा, 4000 को 5000 में ले जाऊंगा, और ऐसे आप कॉन्शियसली, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि आप एक्टिव होने स्टार्ट कर दोगे अपने लाइफ में। एंड यू आर नॉट competing with anyone anywhere. सोशल मीडिया इज अ वेरी वेरी डार्क प्लेस एंड वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव प्लेस एट द सेम टाइम। अगर आपके फ्रेंड ने 3 महीने में 10 kg वेट लॉस कर लिया, या 3 महीने में 15 kg ऑफ मसल पुट ऑन कर लिया है, आपको नहीं पता कि उसने कैसे किया है। एंड देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ चेजिंग दैट पर्सन, बिकॉज उसकी लाइफ अलग है, उसका लाइफस्टाइल अलग है। किस चीज से किया है, किस चीज से नहीं किया, आपको जरूरी नहीं है ये चीज करने का। इंटरनेट, यूट्यूब में बहुत सारा मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन है, जो कि अगर मैं बैठ के बात करूं तो ये 2-3 दिन तक चल सकता है। बट मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि डोंट डू थिंग्स विच आर अनरियलिस्टिक। अगर आप एक चीज फॉलो कर रहे हो और आपको लग रहा है कि दिस इज नॉट सस्टेनेबल फॉर मी, डोंट डू इट। देयर आर अदर बेटर वेज टू डू इट थिंग्स, बट उसको उस तरीके से आप, मतलब डोंट पनिश योरसेल्फ to stay fit or to stay to lose weight, because it's not something that is doable in a long term. You have to take care of your body and you don't have to punish. अगर punish कर रहे हो, रोज सुबह उठ के लग रहा है क्या डाइट है, क्या वर्कआउट है, कब तक करना पड़ेगा, then you will at a some point of time give up. और जब आप गिव अप करोगे आप वापस बिंच करोगे फूड को, आप वापस इनएक्टिव हो जाओगे अपनी लाइफ पे. तो अगेन, get a maid if you are eating from outside, start walking if you are very sedentary, and third, just start you know doing things and having realistic expectations, and start doing things which are doable in the long period of time.
So let me make that request. And Kush, thank you so very much. Like it was indeed a very insightful session. I wish you nothing but all the very, very best in your life ahead. Thank you so much for sparing your time and joining us today. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Prachi ma'am, and thank you to the team of Ear to Ear and Richa. I mean, you guys are doing a great job, and even after this session, I would be hooked to this page because I know there are other wonderful, seminars and live sessions that are coming. So, as a viewer, also I would be able to learn a lot. Like, let's say, if you guys have learned a little from me, I would be learning a lot from other viewers and other guests who are coming, because learning is never ending. मैम इतना पढ़ने के बाद, इतना एजुकेटेड होने के बाद, इतना डॉक्टरेट लेने के बाद भी आज तक पढ़ते रहती है. मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता क्या पढ़ती है, बट I mean, I have learned from her कि इतना कुछ होने के बाद भी she keeps on learning. So if you want to get more educated, if you want to be aware, and to just be taking care and hearing about the social agenda, please do follow this page. And thank you so much for the time, ma'am, and the team of
Thank you so much.